Well, hello there. Welcome to another episode of Ordinary Guys Bourbon. Today on the program, a very special guest, a guy who's anyone but ordinary. You'll recognize this guy from earlier this season. Jacob Kujawa, my son. Jake, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So last time you were on the program, we recorded up in Michigan, right? And now you're at our studio, our deluxe studio here, right?
Yeah.
Enjoying this. You had a little bit of a drive to get here, which is about like five and a half hours.
Yeah, just about.
But you were driving your what kind of car are you driving?
A Lincoln MKZ.
Is and what color is it?
Maroon.
Maroon. Is a Lincoln MKZ a normal the normal vehicle for a 22-year-old?
Definitely not.
No, but you seem to enjoy it.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
It's a fun car.
and you were saying that you're on some kind of Facebook.
Yeah, all the Facebook group chats for cars.
Okay.
Except this is for MKZs.
So what's the average age demographic of that group?
I'd say about 45 and above.
45 and above. Those are my people. Yeah, those are good people. Last time you were on the program, we talked about how you had recently completed your obligation to the United States Army, right? And you're in the process of transitioning to National Guard and to the Police Academy. Things are going well with that?
Yeah.
And you now passed all the testing required?
Yeah.
You say that with a little bit of a chuckle.
Yeah. I mean, pop-up tests are kind of fun.
Okay. I think the last test you had to take, whatever that was, what was that?
The end code.
What is that, like a math and reading or what?
See if you had common sense, pretty much.
Okay. And you called your mom and told her that you failed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she about lost it.
I know. I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah. That does sound kind of funny. Your mom actually asked if we could get the cat on more of the program. And I know you tried to pick up the cat, but
Cat wasn't having it.
no. So maybe, I know like a couple episodes ago we were recording and the cat walked behind us, so there's a tail just walking back and forth.
Yeah.
So if he happens to do that, maybe just give him a scoop,
Yeah.
right? And see if he likes that. Get the talons will come out, I'm sure. Today on the program, the last two episodes we had were what we called our bourbon adjacent two-part mini series. So we had a scotch that was finished in tequila barrels, and we had a cognac finished in bourbon barrels.
Yeah.
And that was fine. It was interesting. I'd never had cognac before, and you're welcome to sample that as well while you're here. But that's over. It's time to go back to bourbon.
Yeah.
Right? And I was trying to figure out what bourbon to have today. And you know what? I couldn't pass on this. This is Sam's Club Members Mark Bourbon. $18 price point. $18 price point.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So let me tell you a little bit about the Members Mark Kentucky Straight Bourbon, the $18 offering we're going to have here. This liquid is, so far, the most affordable offering we've had on Ordinary Guys. The bourbon is bottled at 90 proof. It's said to be small batch and labeled as a product from Barton's 1792 distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky. And that's really all the label tells us. I went online at Sam's Club's website, and it does tell us that it comes in a glass bottle.
It's pretty good.
And that's really all we can find there. So let's dig a little deeper. It's labeled as straight bourbon. Okay, so we know that it's aged a minimum of 2 years. That's what the rules are. There's no age statement on the bottle, and that would be required if it's less than 4 years. It has to have an age statement on the bottle. So we know it's at least that long. Online, it seems the consensus is that this is an offering that's aged around 6 years. All of the bourbon rules apply. Must be 51% corn, produced in the United States, aged in new charred oak barrels, etc. The distiller that produces this, Barton's 1792. We've had some other bourbons from them as well. But they produce this for Sam's Club. It's, of course, named after the year Kentucky became the 15th state of the United States, so that's where 1792. A little misleading. The distillery was actually opened in 1879 and is the oldest fully operating distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky, opened by founder Thomas S. Moore. The company has a sprawling 196-acre facility in Bardstown with 29 barrel aging warehouses and over 50 buildings overall. 1879 isn't too bad, though. Right? Buffalo Trace was 1775.
Yeah.
You can see how the name can be misleading. Some of the better known offerings from Barton Brands, which is now part of the Sazerac juggernaut, It includes, of course, 1792 bourbon, Kentucky Tavern, very old bourbon, very old Barton, full line of 99 products, like 99 bananas.
Oh yeah.
That comes from this. And El Toro tequila, which is the one with the little plastic sombrero.
Yeah.
But $18. I mean, come on. It would be interesting to compare this to the $32 offering that's 1792 bourbon. 1792 bourbon. That was briefly awarded the accolade of being the world's best bourbon in the World Whiskies Awards in 2024, along with several others. Also, Barton 1792 makes Kirkland's signature bottled in bond bourbon for Sam's rival, Costco.
Yeah.
So that's all we've got on the notes here. $18. I mean, I can't get past $18. So I mean, let's have that. Cheers to you, Jake.
Cheers.
No tap this time. Last time I made fun of you for doing the.
Yeah, last time was an interesting one.
Yeah, last time I think maybe the need to re-record.
Kind of messed things up.
It made you a little bit looser with your words.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, this is not bad. This is not bad for $18. What do you think, Jake?
Pretty good.
Let's get into the scoring. So Heritage, we can talk about how the 1792 distillery was founded in 1879. So there's some heritage there. The liquid itself, there's I mean, Sam's just wanted to make some bourbon, right? So, I mean, what do you think? Maximum 20 on heritage. What do you think there?
Maybe a 5.
Maybe a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit higher, just because the distillery's been around for a decent amount of time. But I'm gonna go with an 8. And then taste and drinkability, maximum of 40.
Tastes like bourbon.
Tastes like bourbon. There's nothing fantastic about it. It's not overly smooth or overly aggressive, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a 22, which is kind of a lower score.
I was thinking 20.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're just grading hard today, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Affordability though, maximum here is 30.
Give it a 30.
I'm gonna give it a 30 as well. That takes the score right back into contention. And then design. I mean, this is a pretty straightforward bottle. I like it. You know, it's not overly tall. It's a pretty generic looking bourbon bottle.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a screw top.
No.
You know, but really nothing fantastic about the bottle. I don't think, but nothing bad either. What do you think? Maximum here is 10.
About a 7.
I'm right there with you. I'm at 7 as well. So I've got overall a 67.
Got 62.
Okay. Well, there we have it. There's Members Mark Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Another episode in the books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Until next time, cheers. What else is going on with Jake?
Not much.
So you're going to be watching the cat this week.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't die.
From allergies, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cat has some very specific needs, right?
Yeah.
You have to wipe out its water dish, even though he doesn't drink out of that water dish,
Yeah.
right? And empty out the food, give him new food in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Even if there's food in there, just throw that in the trash.
Oh, he doesn't want it.
He needs like used food, old food.
Oh.
Would you like food that's been sitting out all night?
I've eaten it.
Well, yeah, but not for the cat. That's your mom's baby. And then like around middle of the day, he gets a little top off on his food. Maybe just like half of one of those little cups that's in the container.
Yeah.
You know, You have to refill the water bin on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Clean that out. But he also gets the medicine in his ear.
Yeah.
Like 4 clicks on the little wand, just rub it on the inside of his ear.
With your finger?
No, right on the wand.
Oh,
It's like an apple. You take a cap off and, you know, it's like a pen. And just rub it on the inside of his ear. Kind of rub it in there a little bit, you know. But he gets that in the morning and he gets that in the evening. And he doesn't mind it. No. No, he had some kind of digestive issues, and that's why he doesn't get TREATSs.
Yeah.
You know, but he's a good cat.
Yeah.
He likes being brushed.
Yeah, he does.
Your mom usually sits in front of the TV and he'll like headbutt the brush.
Yeah.
You know, he likes we call it flopsies, where he'll come up to you and just flop onto the ground,
Yeah.
so you can scratch his neck and around his ears and his face.
Yeah.
He doesn't like being scratched on his belly.
No, I didn't.
He'll start attacking you,
Yeah.
which Laura encourages. I don't encourage that.
No, I went up to him earlier and put my hand on top of his head and pulled back.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of my hand in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't like
He
that.
doesn't nip to hurt. You
No,
know?
I just letting you know.
Just let you know, I've got really sharp teeth.
It's not like Andy Dog Nelson who'll chomp on your arm.
Yeah. You probably shouldn't say that. Your mom's gonna. Yeah. That's all. He comes out here a lot.
Yeah.
He likes to play with that little wand thing. He'll chase the thing around, and then he'll stop doing it.
I'll get tired.
Yeah.